What's up, guys? This is Editing Thomas, and I have just found out that my mic was, or whatever, however I was recording, whatever, I don't know. There's some weird feedback on the audio from my mic on this review, if you want to listen here.
It was really funny. The action is great. It's zombie.
I'm not sure what happened, but I will, hopefully, it's not my mic and it's the way I recorded it, so I'll try to fix that for the next video. So yeah, enjoy.
Sequels that are better than the originals. Those are rare occasions, but they still happen. Is this one of those occasions? I don't know, let's find out. Zombieland Double Tap is the sequel to the 2009 action comedy Zombieland, and it stars Woody Harrelson, Emma Stone, Jesse Eisenberg, and the other chick, I forgot her name. No, whatever, I can't remember her name. I'll put it up on the screen. Yeah, it's a zombie action comedy, and let me just say that it lives up to the action in the comedy part. The comedy is hilarious. There is probably the funniest scene of the entire year in this movie, and it's just, it's comedy gold. It's Woody Harrelson, and it's when he finds out, I mean, you get a clip of it in the trailer, it's when he finds out that the little girl, is dating the hippie. He goes insane.
Yeah.
I have nothing against
Hippies, I just
want to beat the shit out of them. We're gonna go get her. We ride it, dog.
And it's honestly hilarious. It had my entire theater rolling laughing, and since we were sitting in reclined chairs, rolling laughing is hard to do in reclined chairs. It was really funny. The action is great. It's zombie action, you know, zombies getting shot everywhere, guns. It's just a good action zombie movie. It's not quite like, you know, it's not one of those movies or TV shows that zombie stuff normally is. So like if you like The Walking Dead or zombie or what's that called, World War Z. It's not quite like that, where it's more where those are super serious and you know, sit around and brood and figure out what's wrong. No, this is just a movie where they're like, all right, we kind of know what's going on already. We don't need to figure this stuff out. Let's just go. Let's just do this. Let's survive. And that's what I like, is that it's like that. It's not super serious, and the first one wasn't like it either, and I appreciated that. It was also, the characters in this movie are all really good. Now, Jesse Eisenberg and Woody Harrelson are both amazing, but while they're really good, and Woody Harrelson is probably the funniest character in the movie, also all the female characters are really good. And I'm not saying this because I'm some sort of social justice warrior, SJW, rainbow people person. I'm saying that because I don't like it when people take female characters just for the sake of pandering to the SJWs and the rainbow people and just putting them in their movies without giving them character arcs and all that. No, the female characters in this movie are actually good. They're actually acted well, and they actually have a good character arc. Now, the little girl is a bit of a character device, or is a bit of like a plot device in the movie, which, I mean, whatever. I can tolerate that because in the first movie, I kind of found her annoying anyway. Like, she was cute at some times in the first, and that's really was her only redeeming quality. At other times she was annoying, like when Woody Harrelson teaches her how to shoot the gun. In the first one, that's cool, but in this one she's just kind of annoying. You know, she's still a good character, but kind of a plot device. Even the one character, female character, that I didn't like, and that was annoying blonde girl. I don't even remember her name because it was just, that was her character, was annoying blonde girl. I felt like that I tolerated her right up until a certain point, and then they could have just got rid of her character, and then she comes back later in the movie, which I guess is kind of a spoiler. But yeah, I felt like they could have just kind of gotten rid of her character. They had her laughs with her, whatever, move on. But then they bring her back, and I didn't really feel the need to do that. And the end of the movie is really good. I'm glad. Okay, so this is kind of something petty and stupid, but I am glad that they kept Woody Harrelson's catchphrase, "Nut up or shut up," because
It's time to nut up or shut up.
there's talk about changing it in the movie, and that's like the perfect catchphrase for his character. And one thing that I also liked is with the hippies, it showed that you need a Tallahassee type in order to survive this kind of world, because hippies are not going to survive Zombieland. They're just not going to. People who don't carry guns and are all about peace are not going to survive when zombies start eating each other. Tallahassee types, those are the type of people that are going to survive. And I'm glad that Hollywood showed that they're like, okay, look, these hippies, they would instantly die, okay? As long as I know we pander to these kind of people all the time, but if I'm being realistic right now, these people would be the first ones to go. It's the people that we don't pander to, that carry their guns and all this, that would survive. And I did appreciate that they showed that, because I personally am one of those people that is more Tallahassee-like. But it annoys me sometimes when they do that. So, yeah, that was my Zombieland review. Overall, I'd give it a 8 out of 10. And to answer the question that I originally asked in the beginning of this video, is it better than the original? I think so. I think that the 2009 movie kind of suffered a little bit from the holdbacks of that time. So, an example would be guns. You couldn't, like, the gun sounds sounded like they were from a 1990s action movie, and they were still trying to figure out how to do that right. And this movie kind of took advantage of the whatever you could to make it seem more realistic. And I feel like that this movie did what the second one did what the first one did, just a little bit better. It had the meta humor. I mean, the meta humor was way more upfront, and yeah, I just felt like that this one was more entertaining, which in this kind of movie, you're going to be entertained. You're not really going to see a fabulous story arc of the main character as he goes through on a hero's journey. No, you're going to be entertained for this movie. And I felt like this movie was a bit more entertaining than the first movie. So yeah, that were my thoughts on Zombieland 2. Subscribe if you enjoyed this review. We do reviews like this and trailer reactions. And sometimes we'll do my camera's shaking. Sometimes we'll do ranking videos. So yeah, see you guys later on Thomas and Jack doing movies. Peace out. Hey mom, you want to come do the peace out? Come on, come do the peace out. Do the peace out. Because Alexa, stop. And it annoys me sometimes. Alexa, stop. Can you believe her?